Welcome to my product review over the TikTok microphone. This will be my review over the FIFine XLR USB dynamic microphone with RGB. This isn't just some random microphone. This is a microphone that went viral on TikTok. I actually purchased mine specifically from the TikTok shop on a discount, I believe on Black Friday. I am using it right now, and from my personal experience, I'd say about like 6 months using it, I have no complaints, just compliments. So let's get into it. Welcome to my review. So off the bat, let's go over the specs. I'm on their website, the FIFinemicrophone.com. They have plenty of products. I'll show you right now. They have headsets, full-on kits, wireless kits, looks like professional audio, and a plethora of microphones. I'm a little bit regretful for not going through their catalog before buying this microphone, because it seems like they have possibly a better quality microphone for the price that I paid for mine. Definitely a beginner-friendly microphone that I picked up. Let's not talk too much about that. Let's look into what this microphone has to offer. So out of the box, you see that it has a RGB light and a full metal stand. It's a radial stand, so that means it rotates. And the instructions or the user guide comes into the box, as well as a USB-A to USB-C connector. You will not have a 3mm headphone jack, but it is compatible and it is very helpful. You can hear all the feedback from the audio and inside your headset. If you have a good headset, it's very accurate. What's to say here? We drive home the practice of dynamic microphone that is best suited for an untreated environment, unless you have a superior deep voice, by releasing an easy to use K688 and an ampli game AM8. This latest one goes further into the gamer's world with an ace up its sleeve, the FPS increasing RGB stripe, that's pretty funny, at the bottom of the mic, and even better noise rejection at the core of its features, but without stretching the budget much. The FPS, I don't know if they're saying first person shooter or that might be an audio term, but I'm going with the latter. So here's the metal yoke mount with the base. It looks like it's saying the threads on it, so you can unscrew the microphone and attach it to an adapter arm to make it a little bit more ergonomic, so you're not just having it sit on your desk like that. There's many times where I do want to have like a little ergonomic arm to get it away from the electronics, because it picks up the magnetic field and does a little clicking, but the stand does work well. No complaints there. We're gonna go ahead and compare my old microphone to this one. I had the Logitech Yeti Orb. It is about the same price, I think. Let me see if it lists it here. Yeah, $54.99. I got it at GameStop, and the FiFi is $54.99. So they're the exact same price. Now the specs are a little different. If you're an audio engineer, you'd probably be very well versed in these numbers, like the frequency response, bit depth, SN ratio. However, I'm not. The only two things that I know that stand out to me are the voltage, which I don't think affects audio, and then the type. So the Yeti Orb is a condenser, and the FiFi is a dynamic, meaning the dynamic microphone is a little bit more accurate. It's only going to pick up what's next to it. The condenser microphone is going to pick up more of the environment, so it's good for studio vocals, a quiet setup, something where the walls have those acoustic paddings. It's like It's a more filling sound. In comparison, the FIFi's dynamic microphone is for untreated rooms, like an everyday situation where you're not going to buy acoustic padding. You're just buying a microphone just to use. It picks up the lows very well, kind of filters out background audio. Probably heard my keyboard or my mouse earlier, but like that's just because it's right next to the microphone, and it isn't like overwhelming. It's not drowning out the vocals. Another big thing, the second thing that stood out to me, is the compatibility. So if you look at the compatibility of the Yeti Orb, it's compatible with Windows systems. However, it doesn't say anything about gaming consoles or smartphones, so it's making me assume that you can only use this on your computer. The FiFi, definitely I've used it on my phone to make a voice note, and the audio quality was spot on. It's just the same as if I was going to use it on my computer. And right here it says it'll work with your PS5 for sure. Apparently, Xbox does not take third-party USB audio devices, so not really a big deal because the Yeti Orb doesn't take any either or. But just because of that, the compatibility itself by itself is a selling point for me for sure. Overall, I will recommend this microphone. It is very plug and play. You don't need to set up your room to adapt to the audio. You don't have to hold it up to your mouth. It will pick up your voice, and it's got audio controls built into the microphone, so you can adjust the gain and the volume in which you hear your playback. So for just anybody that has a need for a microphone, just comparing it to other microphones on the market, this one offers more for the same exact price. You can take this on the go, use it as a voice recorder if you do voice memos or podcasts off of your phone. It's got great specs where low background noise isn't going to get picked up. It's got rich mids. It's clean with the output when you use it for vocal streaming and podcasting. It's just a all-around great microphone that doesn't lose its quality. If anything, you can amp up the quality by connecting an audio mixer through its XLR, and it's a good starting point to learning about audio engineering. I think this microphone just might be the best microphone ever. That's just my opinion. I'm glad you stuck around to listen to my review. I hope you have a great day. See ya.